What's up, y'all? Capone's on Sony here, and I'm going to do a kind of a different type of video. I'm going to start up like a new series where I'm kind of just going to do an overview of my current account in FF7 Ever Crisis. About this account, I started probably about week 3 of the game, so I totally missed the first banner with Barrett and Cloud, I believe, the Murasami costume. I did not get the Murasami costume, and I kind of wish I did. I started during the summer event, and during that summer event, the first costume I ever drew on was this one right here, the Sunny Robe for Aerith, the beach costume. So just a little bit of history when it comes to my Ever Crisis lore, I guess. But yeah, I kind of want to just go through some things with my account on a month-per-month basis, kind of what my best teams are, what remaining content I have to clear, what I did in the past month, like what banners I drew on, what kind of new milestones I achieved for like certain weapons and stuff, like, you know, what weapons I possibly got to OB6 or OB10 or whatever. And, you know, things like that. Just kind of a month-to-month showing y'all how my account is progressing within Ever Crisis. And to be clear, I am not a free-to-play player, but I am just pretty much a season passer in this game. So, you know, it's just my way of kind of just supporting the game. Also, if you have like Google Opinion Rewards on your, if you have an Android phone, you can essentially probably get like $4 or $5 a month just from doing like little 30-second surveys. And that'll pretty much reduce the season pass to what, just like $8 or something. And it's just my way of supporting the game. And it does help a little bit. You know, you get 6,000 crystals, the weapon exchange ticket, and the gear exchange. So yeah, that's just my way of supporting the game. When it comes to the actual shop in this game, I have only just bought things like this: 300 red crystals for like 2 gold gacha tickets and like a 10 draw. You know, that I have not exceeded anything above 300 red crystals, and that's, you know, just the way I play. I feel like I'm already clearing most of the content in this game anyway without needing to spend extra money. I just don't think it's necessary. But, you know, I'm not deterring from anyone that does do that. You know, enjoy the game how you want. But yeah, when the highest expense in this game is like $70, which is like the same price of something like, you know, FF7 Rebirth itself. I just like, you know, I can't get behind that. But you know, if you do that, I'm not judging you at all, because you are supporting the game. You're keeping the game alive. So, you know, kudos to y'all. But yeah, when it comes to me personally, I just, you know, I'm a very light spender, and just pretty much my small way of supporting the game, you know. But anyway, that whole spiel out of the way. So the content I've cleared. So I've cleared everything in this game except 2 different things. Trial of the Summon. I have not cleared Shiva EX2 yet. I did Shiva EX1 earlier this week, and it was not too bad. You just kind of got to build a very specific team around it. Red 13 is actually very useful for this one, just based on his decreasing magic attack and his fire weapon that does what is it? The resistance down, the ice resistance down. I mean, or no, fire resistance down. Right. But yeah, I haven't cleared EX2 yet. I just don't think I can. I just don't have enough DPS. I think it really favors toward magic fire, and I just don't have a magic fire DPS. I didn't draw on Zac or Aerith, so I can't do enough DPS, I feel, as of now. Which, you know, not a big deal, just no rush. Eventually I'll be able to do it. And then Ifrit Bahamut, I might be able to clear EX2. I honestly haven't tried that much. EX1 wasn't too bad once I found a team that kind of works for it. But EX2, I know it's, you know, you're going to have to tank a lot of hits. And it's probably just a longer battle in general. But yeah, eventually I might be able to clear this. I just haven't, you know, put in enough effort to really try yet. But yeah, these are the only 2 in-game content pieces that I have not cleared yet. And that's fine, you know. Eventually I will be able to. And when it comes to the battle tower, I've cleared everything. Like, honestly, this 78 through 80 was probably the hardest part of this whole battle tower. These worms were just annoying as hell. They hit really hard, and if you didn't have the right utility for these battles, it was pretty tough. And I'm going to show you all something that cleared pretty much 78 through 90. and it was this team right here. Sephiroth, Matt, and Barrett. So Barrett, man, he was like very, very useful for the for those 78 through 90. He was awesome because of this new weapon that did AoE, magic attack, and physical attack down. It was so good. And then he was able to use micro laser to be a sub healer for Matt. You know, Matt was the main healer, but he could be a sub healer, and also he could buff Sephiroth's magic attack. So Sephiroth was just the main DPS for this, and then Barrett would help out a little bit, and then Matt was just, you know, mainly just a healer. So yeah, this team right here cleared 78 through 90, pretty much no problem. Like, I auto-battled most of them except for, like, the main boss battles. Like, even level 90, it was, like, just kind of a long battle, but it was, you know, for this team, it was, like, hard to die because I was just able to get so much utility, so much healing, and it was just, yeah, very easy to just stay alive for the long haul of that battle. But, yeah, anyway, I guess I'll just show off my best teams now. I just put together a team called Strong. So this is just a strong DPS team. We got Ice Cloud here with his OB7 Dream Saber. I have OB10 +1 Murasame now. I actually got like back-to-back Murasames on draws. It was kind of annoying, but yeah. After that, we got like Zidane Sword OB6, OB3 Ultimatic, OB5 Killer Hornet. So good setup for Cloud. And all these are just like physical attack stat sticks for the materia. For Cowgirl Tifa, we got OB9 Guide Gloves, OB9 Emerald Claws, and these are just physical attack stat sticks. Pretty much, yeah, I'm just using Radiant Edge OB8 for the physical attack. And then she has, these are just event weapons that are just good for boost attack, crit potency. So when she hits a crit with her like Guide Glove attack, God, she just does a crazy amount of damage. But alright. And then Sephiroth, he might actually be my best DPS now because he has OB10 Edge Wings. This thing hits like a freaking truck with his, combined with his Arcanum costume. And he has OB9 Shinra Blade. I kind of want to get this to OB10, so we'll max out these R abilities. Very good R abilities, by the way. And these are all just magic attack stat sticks. Actually, I have an OB5, or not OB5, but a 5-star bio. This thing is pretty great. Look at this. Magic attack, 5.7, 3 HP. Very, very solid materia, very solid draw. And then sub-weapons, I got OB 10 +1 Sun Umbrella, OB9 Power Saw. I have not wishlisted Power Saw one time, and it's at OB9. They just keep giving me those freaking copies. OB4 Silver Staff, great for a boost attack, ice potency. So yeah, this would probably just be a great, just strong team all around for my part. And then when I go to like a bounce team, it's pretty much the same, these two attackers, but then I would just throw in Aerith as a healer. You know, this is just a jack of all trades. Like I can attack and do some healing along the way. And Aerith, she has using OB4 Centipede because this thing is just amazing for our abilities. And then Edge Wings for her magic attack, and then this is just mainly for boost attack. So look at that, she got 2200 heal with a 4200 magic attack. So she can be a great healer with her Fairy Tail and a very good debuffer with Sun Umbrella, but also being able to contribute with like any kind of magic materia. So Aerith is just very good to have like for any team because of how versatile she is. And then I just have other teams like Fire. You know, this is a good setup. Fire Cloud with Fire Sephiroth that does the debuffing. And then, you know, Aerith again for healing. And then I have like other specific teams for like Shiva EX, EX1, EX2 for Bahamut. My Ice team is pretty decent. It's got, you know, obviously Cloud and Sephiroth, and then Aerith can kind of chip in with this. I could probably get Snowflake better because this weapon can honestly be used as a healing weapon too because of the materia slot. So, yeah, something to think about. Lightning. Whenever we get a Lightning Arcanum, the next one, I'm probably going to draw on it because, you know, all we have in this game is this Murasame. And like I said, I wasn't playing this game day one, so I didn't get the Murasame costume. So whatever that next Lightning Arcanum is, I'm probably going to draw on it. But aside from that, this is my setup. So Yuffie, you know, she's got Arctic Star. This thing is great for just buffing someone else, buffing herself, and then debuffing with Wind Slash, debuffing the lightning resistance. And then Matt, I'm using Matt a lot more now because of this weapon right here. Centipede is fantastic, y'all. Y'all cannot sleep on this weapon. This weapon alone helped me, was probably a big reason why I was able to clear 78 through 90 like with no issues whatsoever. Because this thing is just so freaking good when it busts physical defense for your whole party, and it still does like a crazy good AoE heal. So, like, just a fantastic weapon. I'm gonna keep wishlisting this until it's OB10 because it's just that good. But all right, yeah, well, my wind team's pretty good too. So it's mainly just Wind, Arcanum, Aerith, and then Tifa has her freaking Motor Drive OB8, just very strong overall. And then Matt, you know, just a different healer you can throw in the party, but he can also contribute with a little bit of wind materia. So I mean, yeah, I think I got a lot of stuff covered in this game. What I can probably improve on is I need to get a magic fire DPS. That is something I probably really need. And then I would say a lightning DPS as well. A secondary lightning DPS besides Cloud. So that would probably be the two things I'd improve on. The other things I would really want to like wish list on, so like for account progression in the future, I do want to get Arctic Star to OB6 because it's going to make a huge difference for Yuffie, probably adding her to more of my parties. Bandage Sword, this is just great to have at OB6 if you want to, you know, increase your magic defense 3 tiers. Ultimatic OB10 is just fantastic as a sub weapon. Like I said, Centipede, I am going to leave this on here until it's OB10 because it's just that good of a weapon. And then, like I said, yeah, I would like the magic fire DPS. It sucks I didn't get Aerith's Fire Arcanum costume, but this can still be a very good weapon that I'm thinking about wishlisting. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what comes in later banners. But, alright, that kind of covers, like, best teams, best setups, and whatnot. So I'll go through my weapons now and kind of just show you where I'm at. Let's filter this by level, I guess. So, best weapons I have so far, I would say, are definitely Edge Wings at 110 with OB10. My Sun Umbrella OB10 plus 110. Murasame 110 plus 1 OB10. Then I have the event weapons, like the limited ones, like Zidane Sword OB6. This thing is just great because just look at this physical attack, non-elemental damage, along with these R abilities, which are really good. Obviously, Stream Saber, which is this P attack all ally status, is so good. It just helps out with like Cowgirl Tifa or any other kind of physical attacker that you bring in your party, along with just having great ice potency. Just a great weapon overall. You know, Guide Gloves, very good. I think it's 52 points to physical ability potency. Same thing as Zidane Sword when it comes to C ability. Amarant Claws, which just buffs Tifa to 3 tiers automatically, and these R abilities are just great too. This weapon, man, this electric cannon, like just OB1, this thing was so helpful. I'm not even lying. For 78 through 90 in the battle tower, this thing was so freaking helpful. Made Barrett just more usable on my team now. But yeah, so other weapons, OB8 Radiant Edge, this thing is just a beast for our abilities, just and debust fire resistance down 3 tiers, along with physical defense as well. This is a great weapon. Shinra Blade, I've been trying to get this to OB10 because this is like the only really good weapon I have that hits both attack and ability potency. My Heavy Hauser is like has the same R abilities, but I have not even over boosted it once. And yeah, keep getting your copy of the Buster Sword. This thing's great, man. Just throwing like any kind of sub weapon, you know, on the back. Boost HP, boost attack. It's good stuff to fill out a character. And obviously Fairy Tail, great weapon. OB7 Prism Rod, great for my Wind Aerith. And yeah, that pretty much covers it. I guess I can also improve my water team, but we haven't had any content that is like dying to have water, you know, a water build in this game. Because all I have, honestly, is like OB3 Cloud's weapon, Maritime. So that's pretty much all I have. And OB4 Black Whiskers, and that's pretty much it when it comes to water. So that's a very big weakness on my end, but we haven't really had any content in the game that needs water. So, yeah. Arctic Star OB5 too, 110, very good. I really want to get this to OB6. Should be able to soon. And yeah, that's pretty much my best weapons in this game so far. And yeah, that is pretty much my Ever Crisis account. I'll go to my Highwind real quick. See how we're standing here. So at Highwind right now, I am at level 27. Got 2 of these to level 20, and I got the stabilizer to 26. So getting the stabilizer is probably the most important thing because it just gets more paint cans per hour. But honestly, it's starting to cost way more paint cans to do it. So I'm trying to find just a balance of when to enhance that. Right now, I'm just trying to get this to level 30 now. I've gotten pretty lucky with like some of these rare battles where you just fight cactuars and you get a ton of like paint cans for doing that. But yeah, typically just twice, maybe 3 times a day I collect, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And Highwind's such a great thing because it just has so many passive boosts to your characters. So if you go to here, oh, that's the boosters. If you go to the collection, like there's just so many passive boosts here to all your characters. Look at this: HP, P attack, M attack, P def, M def, and just weapon C ability. Look at that, 12.7. Just a passive boost to weapon C ability. That's amazing. But yeah, I'm very appreciative of the Highwind update. I think it's really great. But yeah, I think that kind of covers it, man. So other than that, I've just been doing my dailies every day. I never miss a day. You know, dailies essentially maybe take what, 15 to 30 minutes, depending on what type of events are currently active. And yeah, don't forget to do your daily 10 draw as well. Pretty much it, man. Yeah, I'm still enjoying Ever Crisis after what, probably 7 months of playing. Yeah, I gotta admit, sometimes it can get kind of boring or grindy, but I look at the game as just something to just boot up for about 15 minutes, get in, get out, and that's it, you know? It's not something I'm going to be playing for like 3-4 hours at a time, like something like Rebirth, which I put in like 200 hours and got the platinum. But anyway, yeah, this is my Ever Crisis account video for what month is it, man? It's May of 2024. So I'll be back for June of 2024 and see if we've made any improvements to our account, see if I've drawn in any banners in the meantime. But yep, that is going to conclude this video. So yeah, how's y'all's accounts doing? What is y'all's best weapons? What is y'all's best teams? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you on the next one. Later.